Maroon Storm Pregame Show. I'm Erin Jenkins, and this is Tori Treadway, and we're back again from Thanksgiving last week.
And you know, the sponsor this week is Swain Pride, and I mean, they gave us free shirts, and I think they're pretty styling, don't you, Erin?
Yes, we want to thank Swain Pride for the shirts and for sponsoring our pregame show.
And we're happy to be back. We missed last week for Thanksgiving, but we missed all you guys, so we're happy to be back.
We are happy to be back. And we're excited now because we're at Starmount and we're getting ready to watch our Maroon Devils play in the fourth round of the playoffs with a state championship hanging on the balance for both teams today.
Yep, and if we win, we're going to Raleigh. The first time in school history that the Devils have appeared in the fourth straight Western Regional Championships.
It's pretty good. And you know, Tori, all season long we've been doing our Legend Series, and this week we're going to show you our new inductee, Miss Jewel Breedlove-Lohman.
Hi, and welcome back. It's always a great trip down memory lane. We want to welcome everyone who's watching on the Maroon Devil Network outside of here, as well as you folks who are here live and in person. We've got a wonderful slate of inductees tonight. We're going to kick things off with a Lady Devil who personified excellence in the field of track and field. She played 4 sports at Swain County High School, but excelled in track, and that's Jewel Breedlove-Lohman. Jewel was the 2007 North Carolina High School Athletic Association 1A triple jump state champion. In that meet, Breedlove set a new state record and school record with a triple jump of 38 feet 1 1/4 inch. She was also named the 2007 North Carolina High School Athletic Association State Meet Most Valuable Participant. She was a 3-time Smoky Mountain Conference Most Valuable Participant in track and field. She was a member of teams that won 10 Smoky Mountain Conference championships in 3 different sports. The track teams that Jewel were a part of won 4 straight Smoky Mountain Conference championships, and along with that, 4 Western Regional championships. Jewel won 4 consecutive Smoky Mountain Conference 100-meter hurdle championships. As a matter of fact, she did not lose in any of her 4 events during the regular season for her sophomore, junior, and senior seasons. All total, she accumulated 5 Western Regional Championships. She was the 2007 state runner-up in the 100-meter hurdles and the 2008 state runner-up in the triple jump. During her time at Swain, she set school records in each of her events. Jewel Breedlove-Lohman, your 2007 state triple jump champion.
We do, every year we conduct at least 2 Red Cross blood drives. Here at the school, the Red Cross brings in 2 buses. We do it early winter and then probably about mid-spring before school's out. You can actually donate blood every 58 days, so we space it out to where students can give at both drives. Also, Red Cross has a program where students during their senior year, if they donate blood, they can earn a red cord to wear at graduation.
A fashion craze.
Yes. Well, it is. Not only they like the red cords, they look wonderful against their graduation gowns, but the red cords also are a huge statement of community service and giving back to the community. The students are recognized at graduation and recognized for that very important act of giving.
So I'm guessing those buses are very sterile and very very professionally.
Oh yes, the buses are staffed by registered nurses, phlebotomists. They are paid Red Cross staff, and they are trained, very well trained in what they do.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Has wrapped up the fall season, except for the football. Smoky Mountain Conference has now released their all-conference players recently.
You know, it's been a very successful one as well, Erin. We have 2 conference championships, one in volleyball and one in women's cross country.
And on top of that, we also had a second place in the conference for our men's soccer team, a third place finish for football in the conference, and to go along with that, we had a third place finish for the men's cross country team.
Along with that, the Smoky Mountain Conference recently released all conference teams in both volleyball and soccer.
Yes, and several of our Maroon Devils were on those teams. And the biggest one this year was Miss Lydia Sell, who was named All-Conference Player of the Year for 2014.
Lydia led the Lady Devils to a 20-6 overall record and finished the season with 299 kills.
And, you know, she wasn't just a front row player. She also had 371 service receptions and 385 digs.
Well done. And on top of it all, she recently signed to continue her volleyball career at Belmont Abbey.
And joining Lydia on the all-conference team was also middle hitter Alyssa Robinson.
You know, Erin, Alyssa finished the season ranked number 1 in the state in blocks with 118. Also joining Lydia and Alyssa was libero Carrie Jones.
And Carrie was ranked number 3 in the state with 613 digs on the season. An honorable mention for the all-conference was Emily Stiles, Autumn Brown, and Adriana Kaler.
Joining those Lady Devils was their coach, Sonia Blankinship, who was named the Smoky Mountain Conference Coach of the Year. She guided her team to a 20-6 overall record and Smoky Mountain Conference Championship.
And we want to congratulate the Lady Devils for being Maroon strong this season. And another group that was also very Maroon strong was our men's soccer team, who finished second in the conference.
Coach Dwayne Parton, in his first year as head coach, had 2 players that were named on the all-conference team.
We want to congratulate them in being Maroon strong also. The Maroon Devils football team has been on a roll since the playoffs have started. They won their 10th game of the season for the 4th consecutive season. This has only been done 2 times in our school history.
That's right. And, you know, they've done much of that on the road, including one of the longest playoff trips in school history. They went last week to Whitesville.
And I'm sure many of our fans were able to be there for the 6-hour-plus trip.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Maroon Devil Network was there.
We're always everywhere. But in case you weren't there, we're going to cut to some highlights and see our 35-24 Maroon Devil win over Whiteville.
No question. Here we go. As there's a big hole on the left side. Out across the 30-yard line is Miller for a first down. Nice run by Chris Miller. And on first down, we already put the Wolfpack defense on notice that Chris Miller is very, very quick out of the backfield. First down now. Here they come with the blitz, and we run right into the blitz. Trent Wright bounces off, though, out to the 45, down to the 40, still going inside Wolfpack territory. A great effort by Trent Wright. Toby, he was hit immediately at the line of scrimmage. He spun off and carries it all the way to the Whiteville 33-yard line. A huge, huge first down carry. Big fourth down here. Maroon Devils need the first down to keep this drive alive and try to tie this one up against the Whiteville Wolfpack. Here they come on the blitz. We run to the right side. Fortner. No, it's going to be Taylor Orris, and he's going to score standing up. Nobody got a hand on Taylor Orris. Everybody was coming up the A-gaps on the blitz. Taylor Orris popped it just outside the guard, Toby. There was nobody there because everybody was coming on that blitz. So now, first down and 15. We run to the left side. Good hole over there on the first carry tonight for big Derek Fortner. And Derek, a great run out across the 20 to the 22-yard line. He got the penalty back and probably a couple more, Toby. They have a bunch of guys. Matter of fact, 8 guys over the box. Now they bring 9 men up in the box. And we run right out of Miller in the secondary. He may take it all the way to the house, but he's caught at the 40-yard line. Penalty flag is down. Down on the tackle is going to be 23, Wesley Thompson. And there may be a face mask on that tackle. Split backs again. Looks like Fortner gets the call. Is he in? Is he in? Touchdown, Maroon Devils. It's a one-point ball game. 14-13 now with 4. Third down, we need 4. Oh, we got a fumble on the snap. And here comes Trent Wright. He picked it up. He wants to fire left side. Got a man open. It's going to be Jordan Cody at the 42. He has a block out there with Kobe Toinita. Jordan down the right sideline, down to the 15, down to the 10, all the way to score on a busted play. How about that? Going almost 75 yards is Jordan Cody. The snap was fumbled by Trent Wright. And Toby White, great presence of mind by Trent to pick it up, roll to his right. Everybody was coming after him. Jordan Cody was wide open.
Yep.
You're right.
And they're just getting right behind that running back every time. And this time it's...
Yep, the quarterback keeps it out. A great open field tackle coming in there is big. That's Johnny Woodard. And that's the first negative play I think they've had tonight. 22 from Vice Chief Larry Blythe of the Eastern Band. Here comes Whiteville again. And
Fumble.
At the 37-yard line, the ball is loose, and it's our ball. So a huge turnover here at MaroonDevils.com. Toinita in motion. He's going to get the toss. He wants to throw it down the right side. Jordan is open, and he's got it. Touchdown, Maroon Devils. What a great pass play from Kobe to Jordan, and the Maroon Devils have the lead back on the first turnover of the game. Beside Carr in the backfield, and they fake the handoff. Carr wants to throw, rolling to the right side, firing, and he is
picked off.
Has caught at the 39-yard line. It's Maroon Devil football, and another big turnover, the second here in the third quarter. Maroon Devils too wide to the left side. Second and 11. Trent Wright to throw. Fires too high. Gets Kobe and is caught. Down the left side. Here comes Christian Norton. And right off Kobe Toinita's hands, right into Christian Norton's hands. 4 from the 11. We hand off to the right side. And looks like we've got the first down and then some. Here comes Miller.
Touchdown.
Is he in? There it is. Touchdown, Chris Miller. What a run by Miller. Toby, he bounced off 3 or 4 guys before he got in the end zone.
So Reiner will attempt the point after now for the Maroon Devils.
Adding to the lead. Here they come up the middle. The point after is going to be up, and it's going to be good. So now with 1:12 on the clock, our Maroon Devils with a 10-point lead, 34-24.
Welcome back, and I would like to thank our sponsors for these very nice shirts. And if you would like to buy one before kickoff starts, find one of the Swain Pride members. Another big win for the Maroon Devils last week, and another tough opponent this week as the Swain travels to Starmount.
Yes, and Swain and Starmount are familiar opponents. They have played each other 5 times in the playoffs.
Yep.
But the Devils hold an advantage with 3-2 over the Rams.
The two teams squared off last year in the third round of the playoffs at the Swain County Memorial Stadium, with the Devils taking 49-14 win. Something I'm sure is fresh on the Starmount players' mind.
You know, and I'm sure the Rams are looking for some payback for our Devils, but you caught up with Coach Jeff Mah this week, so let's see what kind of forces our offense will oppose against the Starmount Rams.
Hi, I'm Tori Chedway, and I'm here with offensive coordinator, Coach Jeff Mah. Coach, the Maroon Devils offense seemed to be clicking in all cylinders Friday night, outrushing a very good Whiteville squad. How were you able to do this?
Well, basically it started with a great week's worth of practice. Our kids really buy into the fact that we watch a lot of film. We know our opponents inside and out. So going into the game Friday night, we knew pretty much exactly what they were going to do, where they were going to line up. And our kids did a great job all week of just preparing and knowing exactly how to execute our game plan. We knew they were very athletic. We knew they would present us with some problems. But at the same time, our offense is an offense to where we feel like we can run our base plays against pretty much any defensive front that a team puts out there. And fortunately for us, we were able to execute on a pretty high level Friday night, and it was a lot of fun. It seemed like every time we had the ball, the only person that could stop us was ourselves. We had one turnover, I think, and had to punt maybe one time. Other than that, it was touchdowns. So it was a lot of fun, and as the game went on, our kids gained a lot of confidence. And they just weren't going to be denied on offense Friday night. And our kids are kind of sensitive. They had heard that, we were struggling a little bit or had struggled on offense this year, and they were tired of hearing that, and they were ready to prove some people wrong, and I was very proud of how our kids played against Whiteville. Had a great crowd down there, and I think that helped us too. Always when you're doing good, the crowd gets behind you, and they're loud, and I do appreciate that. And I think our kids kind of fed off that, and it really helped us.
Chris Miller continued to be a revelation, last Friday rushing for a team-high 118 yards on a career-high 21 carries. How important was his contribution?
Oh, gosh, it was huge. But, Chris will be the first person to tell you that it always starts up front. I mean, those guys up front Friday night, they owned Whiteville's defensive line and linebackers, and that was where it all started. But Chris has been a guy, he's so many times throughout the years as coaches, we can tell you we always find kids on our scout team. And Chris started the year on our scout team giving our defense a look, and it just seemed like every day Coach B was getting frustrated at the D because they couldn't really contain or stop Chris. And we just told Chris to be patient, that his time would come. And I think about week 5 or 6 somewhere we inserted him into the lineup. And since then he's done nothing but gotten better and better each week. And he's very deceptive. To be 145 pounds, he is so strong. He lives in the weight room. He loves to lift weights, and I think that's really paid off for him out here on the football field because he's not just a speed back. He's someone that when he gets into the line of scrimmage, he is very hard to bring down because he's so small and compact and strong. But he was a big spark for us Friday night, and Derek Fortner and Taylor Orris and Trent did just a phenomenal job as well running our offense. But like I said first, it all starts up front, and he would tell you that.
What problems will Starmount present for us on the offensive end?
Starmount is kind of like looking in the mirror, so to speak. They don't really have anybody that you would say, wow, he is the guy on defense. They're a very good defensive unit. They play hard. They're very well coached. They're going to be where they're supposed to be. They're very disciplined. They're going to present us with some problems. There are going to be some times that they're going to get us, probably Friday night, but hopefully there'll be more times when we're able to get them. And anytime you go on the road, Starmount, the community is much like Bryson City here at Swain County. They love football. Everybody's going to be there on Friday night. So we always kind of tell our kids, anytime you go on the road, we feel like we're already down 7-0 just because you're on the road. So our kids are going to be ready to go, and hopefully this Friday offensively we'll be able to execute at a high level like we did last week and take this thing one more week.
Okay, thank you. Good luck Friday. Now back to you guys.
Welcome back, everyone. Tori, that was a great interview we did with Coach Mah there.
Thank you. And you caught up with Coach Neil Blankinship this week. Let's take a look and see how that was.
Hi, I'm Erin Jenkins here on the Maroon Devils Network, and today I'm here with Coach Neil Blankinship. Coach, you wear two hats here at Swain, first as football coach and second as athletic director. How tough have these playoffs been from a travel standpoint for both these jobs?
Well, I tell you, it has been tough because we've had to travel a lot of miles, but, I have a lot of help. Coach Burrell takes care of the buses and take care of transportation. Coach Pillis helped us in that point, too. And then as coaches, we kind of break things off and let people help us do other things. The parents are great about helping us with some meals and some snacks and stuff like that. Coach Phillips takes care of getting pregame meals set up, and then we always have a walkthrough, and I get one of the other coaches to call for that, and then taking care of feeding them afterwards, and stuff. But there is a lot of things you have to work into, the timing and everything about arriving at the stadium on time, when you need to eat, the bus ride. At Whiteville, we kind of got the restaurant was a little closer than to the field than we wanted it to be, but it was the only one in that area, so we had to eat there. So we told the bus driver to drive a little slower to get there to, do his thing. So you got to look into those things. But it has been difficult. But with the group here of having people help you out, and just like a team on a football field, we got a team of people that help us do this, and without them, we couldn't do it.
Friday night, the Maroon Devils were able to shut out a fierce Whiteville team in the second half. How were you guys able to do this?
Well, they scored their first three drives right back to back, but our offense answered right away. And, in the second half, we created some turnovers, and our offense put them in some binds. When our offense scores, it puts pressure on them. They weren't used to being behind, so it kind of stressed them a little bit. So our kids, we caused some turnovers, and our kids got used to the speed and used to him cutting back. But our offense, keeping the ball away from him and doing those things also helped. So, it was a little bit of everything with us on D. And, and we had some breaks, too, on defense. And, and you got to make your breaks. But anytime in the playoffs, to win big games like that, you got to have some breaks.
Since we were able to beat Whiteville out and Star Mountain was able to beat West Montgomery out, we'll be traveling to Star Mountain this week. What kind of forces will they? Well,
offensively, they are very good offensively. They don't have just one back. They got one back that has about 12 to 1,400 yards. Then they have 3 or 4 backs that have 400, 600 yards. So they have a lot of different weapons. Their offense is misdirection, a lot of traps, a lot of speed stuff outside. So it's called the Rhino offense. Well, I found that out yesterday by looking some stuff up. But they have a lot of different weapons. Their quarterback is a running quarterback. They don't throw the ball a lot. Even on 3rd and long, they're going to run the football a lot. When they do throw it, it's in the flats. But you can't just key on one person. With Whiteville, we knew who we had to stop and take that away. With them, you don't. They're well coached up front. They come off football, and they're real physical. So, we're going to have our work cut out for us.
Thank you, Coach B. Best of luck this week.
Thank you.
With Coach B. Thank you. Well, the Devils certainly have their hands full tonight with the Rams.
They do, because Star Mountain has won 9 straight games, and they've scored 30 or more points in each of those games.
Something to look out for is the Rams are 11-0 if they score more than 30 points.
And they're 0-3 when they score less than 30 points.
So we really need our defense to step up their game and keep them out of the end zone.
That's right. And tonight's winner will advance on to the state 1AA championship game next week, and it will be held at Carter Finley Stadium, and that is on the campus of NC State University. And this year is a little bit different. Kickoff will start at 7:30 on Friday night, December the 12th.
It's football time. Kickoff's just around the corner.
We want to thank you guys here from the Maroon Devils Network for watching our pregame show. And next week, we hope to see you from Carter Finley Stadium at NC State University. Let's go, Devils.
Take it away, Gary.